Hi, I'm Mrs. Scarple, and I am going to cover finding slope with you. And in this first video, we're going to find slope from a graph. If you remember from Algebra 1, your algebra teacher probably talked to you about slope as rise over run. Rise is the change in the line vertically, up and down. Run is the change in the line horizontally. Keep in mind when you go up, it's positive. When you go right, it's positive. Left is negative and down is negative. The graph we have on the left here has 2 points that have been highlighted for us. We have the points marked on our lines for us, which makes it a little easier to find the slope of the line. I like to read my lines from left to right, just like I read a book. So I'm going to find the change from my leftmost point to my rightmost point. And to go from my left to my right, I need to go down because I look at my rise, my change in my rise first. So I'm going down. And because I'm going down, I consider this a negative change. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 4. And then from there, to get to my second point, I go to the right 1, 2. So when I look at the slope of this line, when I think about my rise over my run, I noticed my rise actually went down, which made it a -4. My run moved to the right, which was a positive direction, so +2. But I also look at these numbers and it looks like -4 divided by 2. And I can divide -4, did I say -2? I meant +2. So -4 divided by 2 turns out to be a -2. So we have a slope of -2 for this line on the left. The line on the right doesn't have any points marked for us. So before you can find the slope, you must find 2 points that the line goes through. And when I say find points that the line goes through, you want to find lattice points. So the points where the grid lines intersect. So I found 1 point here, and I put a red point there. I'm going to follow my line until I find an intersection of grid lines that also intersect with my line, and draw a point there. Now this line on the right, as I look at it from left to right, is moving in an upward direction. So this time I'm going to look at my change as going up. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So +5. And then to get to that second point, I'm going to the right again, 1, 2. So our rise over our run for this second line is 5/2. Now I can't divide 5 by 2 evenly, but another thing about slope is that I'm not going to write it as a mixed number. I'm not going to write this as 2.5. Slope always stays in rise over run form, in this ratio form. So in this case, because I cannot simplify 5/2, I'm going to leave my slope as 5/2.